Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, Ex-Offenders of Excellence. This channel is designed to help ex-offenders like me be able to break the chains of their past so they can unlock the doors to their future. But before I get into the subject of this video, could you please hit that subscribe button and make sure that you hit the notification button so that you can get all the important updates to help you to be able to transform your life the exact same way that I did mine. Now, the things that I like to talk about, these are real world things that's going to allow you to get real world results. Here's a quick recap for those of you who do not exactly know who I am. Well, I've been to prison 4 times. I'm 47 years old. I didn't get my first real job until I was about 37 years old, and that job was a minimum wage job working at Kentucky Fried Chicken. I did that for 2 years while at the same time pushing a push lawnmower as I tried to rebuild my life. But on the flip side of that, 3 years prior, I had just got out the dope game, and when I got out the game, I had 6 figures. But I didn't know how to manage it, and I didn't really appreciate the start that I had. And as all things that we get and we don't appreciate it, we all wake up one morning and find all that stuff gone. So today I want to talk about mindset and the mindset that you need to actually transform your life. I also want to touch a little bit on becoming an entrepreneur and understanding that becoming an entrepreneur is not always going to be something that's going to be easy. But if you want a building without a ceiling, chances are you're going to have to build that on your own, or else you're going to be kind of stuck for a long time working those low paying and headache jobs. So back to the mindset thing that I was talking about. A lot of times, most of us fail at being able to rebuild and then transform our life because we have the wrong mindset. We kind of get out thinking that something is owed to us because we done our time. And in a perfect world, this is something that's very true. But in the real world, just because we done our time doesn't mean that someone else is going to give us the respect that we think that we deserve. So we have to have the mindset of being able to do whatever it takes to get to where we want. Often we're told things like, hey, when you look for a job, make sure it's something that you're passionate about. Or we have a mindset of only wanting to do something that we like doing. Those two formulas are the quickest way to set us up for failure. Now, I'm not saying don't try to live your passion. Living your passion is important. But you also have to understand that you have to deserve the right to live your passion. So sometimes that means you're going to have to take that lower paying job that you don't like so that you can use the money from that to be able to actually do the things that you enjoy doing in life. And we also have to understand that these things take time. You know, I've worked with a lot of people through my Ex-Offenders of Excellence program. And one of the things that was always an obstacle is when I told them, hey man, look, it might take you 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years building yourself as an entrepreneur to really get that money that you like, to really be able to live that lifestyle of freedom. And they'll feel like, man, that's too long. But on the flip side, if they got a job and the job told them, look, we're going to give you a $2 raise every year, they'll feel like that's a great job. But as an entrepreneur, you can increase your worth like 10,000 each year, especially if you read the right books, listen to the right audio programs, or get the right coach that can help you transform your life. And on the subject of coaching, this is another mindset thing. We can't think that just because we ask for help, that someone that has been through the same circumstances that we've been through should be willing to offer this for free. Because when we want to do great things like overcoming the mistakes that we made inside of our past, there's often a debt that has to be paid. And that debt that has to be paid is our effort. Listen, we can't expect to put in half effort and get maximum results. Because I truly believe that the universe sees your heart of hearts. And it knows how bad you really want something. It knows how bad that you're willing to put in an effort to get it. And when it sees that, it matches that in kind. You know, I kind of look at the Bible parable where it talks about the one lady that gave $1 million or gave a whole bunch of money to the church at the time. And there was another lady that came in and gave all she had, which was a couple pennies. And people looked down on her about that. But Christ saw that and found that as being favorable. the moral of the story is that the lady that seemed to have gave less actually gave more because it was pretty much almost all she had. The person that gave a lot was looked down upon because really it was no sweat off their back to give that type of money. This is how we have to be when we want to make life transforming goals inside of our life. We have to be willing to put in the effort that it takes to get the results that we want. So sometimes instead of saying, man, I can't find a job because it's not a job that you want, or it's not a job that you think that you've been trained to being able to do, we have to be able to say, you know what, there's a job opportunity. I don't care if it's Kentucky Fried Chicken, which I did that for 2 years. I'm going to take it. And I'm going to take it even though I don't like it. I'm going to do a good job, and I'm going to use this money so that I can fund my dreams. And in my experience, this is when the miracle happened. So I know this might seem like a lot when you're hearing this, and it might even be a bitter pill to swallow. But this is one of the reasons why I have this channel. If you've watched my videos over time and you go back, you will see the progression of the different things that I did to be able to put myself in a position that I am no longer a victim of my past. I can actually speak to people and present myself to people in a way that if I don't tell them about my past, they don't know. And this doesn't come from some talent. Because mind you, I was expelled from school in the 9th grade. So being able to articulate how I feel, articulate the different goals that I want to achieve, and also being able to understand the people that I'm dealing with so that they can be receptive to my message. This is a learned skill set, and it took a lot of time and investment. But like I said before, you can skip a whole lot of this time if you're willing to put the effort into getting the right resources, the right people around you to be able to help you make the changes in your life that you desire. So like I said, if you feel like you've watched what I've done, you've watched my progress, and you want some answers on how you can actually make major shifts inside your life, make sure that you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button so you can catch me when I have other videos. And if you have any questions while watching this video on how you can overcome certain obstacles inside your life, make sure that you drop a question down inside the comment section. Also, click that like button. We have a Facebook group called Ex-Offenders of Excellence, and we also have a Facebook page called Ex-Offenders of Excellence National Organization. So go on there too, give us a thumbs up, and also let me see your request to join our private group. Thank you, and I'll see you on the inside. Hey, we have a whole lot of things to come, man. I'm about to be breaking this thing down step by step so that you can be able to transform your life the same way that I did. All right, one love.